Okay. Now what we're going to check is if condition. First we'll try to see the syntax for if condition. How we are going to write the JavaScript here? Using script tag. Next, here what I'm going to do is syntax. Here only I'll write the syntax. Else here I'll write the syntax. Okay. If statement syntax. Okay. Now what is if statement syntax? If condition, next the statement. Okay. Statements. Okay. This is the syntax. Now we'll try to check the example. Okay. If any example, like if class there today, this we have seen in ternary operator. The same example we will see in if condition. Okay. If is class there, is, or else what I'm going to do is I'll try to take if, or else I'll take a variable. Let, okay, is class there is equals to yes. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is if is class there is equals to yes. Okay. Then you can write your statement. Console dot log of yes, we have class today. Right? You understood? Try to understand the condition. It looks simple, but there is internally there is something happening. Okay. Now I'll just execute this. Not let how, what is a variable? Variable to store some value, identifier, to store some value into an identifier. Okay. In the same way, we are going to use let. Okay. Previously we don't have let and const. Okay. In ES6 it comes into picture because variable has, you may ask, sir, that variable we already have it. Okay, then why we need this let and constant? Okay. Because there is a few drawbacks with the variable, so let and constant comes into picture. That I'll try to, what is the difference, I'll try to explain in detail. Okay. For to understand that, you need to understand a few more things. Okay, we have scoping, hoisting. Okay, these sort of things comes into picture. Okay, internally we need to look into it. I'll explain it, no worries. Now yes, we have class today. Okay, if I gonna say, see what is happening here, I gonna pass no, nothing comes because there is no else statements. And also I gonna pass triple equals to yes. Okay. Now yes, we have class today. Now you understand what is happening here. Okay. Now yes is not defined. Now I'll just remove one. Now S is not defined. Okay. Here I'll try to remove it. S is not defined again. Now, what is happening here in the sense, it is going to check, is class there is equal to what is the value? Yes. Okay. Here the value is yes. And again, we are checking its value if both are same. And if you pass triple equals to what it is going to do? It is going to check its data types. See here, this class there. What is the value here? For only this, I was talking only for this. Okay. What is the value? Yes. Okay. Yes is equal, triple equals to this one. What is the value here? Yes. Okay. True and true is going to be true and okay, we have seen untrue and true. Okay, then it is going to execute this. If false, if either any one of it is false, then it is not going to execute. Simple. Understood? Next, if else. Okay, this is like if condition, just the if. Okay, if you want else. If you have only just if condition, then you can write this. If without this, also you can write in a single line as well. Okay, single.
In this, it will not show.
You can write this here as well. If it is one statement, you can write like this as well. What?
In this, it's taken from data type, no, sir? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It will not show which data type.
No, we are not checking its type of. If wants to check its type of, then you need to write type of. Okay. Next, I will try to write else. Else, what is that? You can write console.log of no. We don't have class today. Okay, this is if condition is done already. This is if else. Okay, this is if else. Okay, you can write this as also if else. If else. Okay. Now what if I was not, I just first know here, then what will be the output? No, we don't have class student. Okay. Next, we will go with if else if. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is syntax. If else if. Okay. If condition. Okay. Statement and else. Before we have else, now we have else if. Okay, we have the condition 2. Okay, next the statement, whatever the statement you want. Next we have else if. Okay, how many else if? You can have that many. There is nothing like there is, you should be limited, but a few is recommended, not a lot. Statements. Okay, next we have at the end we have else. Okay, here we can have statement of s. I'll just comment this. Okay, this is the syntax. Okay, if this condition satisfies, this is going to execute, or else if this condition is going to check. If this is also false, then it goes to here. Okay, if this is also false, then it goes to else. If some condition executes here, then that will be executed. Okay, now we'll try to check some example for it. If else if condition will give some value, let a is equals to something like 10. Okay, if a is less than 10, okay, we are going to write console dot log of a is less than 10. Okay, and else if what we can write, a is greater than or equals to 10, and I'll write and as well, and a is less than or equals to 20. Okay, you can write your statement console.log of a is in the mid of 10 and 20. Okay, else if why this syntax is showing wrong, expected. What? No, something syntax error. We have some syntax error. Expected token. Okay, this is fine. Else. Some syntax error. What is that? In line number 50. 50. Okay, this is fine. Else if. Okay. It's also fine. A condition to else if. It's fine, and this is also fine. Okay, this is syntax. Else if. Okay. Here we'll try to write the condition. Is greater than 10. Console dot log of, no, it is showing wrong. Just give me a minute. We'll try to check the syntax. If else if syntax in JavaScript. You're writing if else or else if. Else if. Okay, we need to give some space over here. Yeah, that is the thing. Okay, we are not providing the space. That is sometimes it happens. Okay, now but we are going to write our logic. Okay, greater than and a is less than 20. So here what we're going to write is a is greater than or else is okay. You can write as greater than 10 and greater than 10 and less than 20. Okay, simple. Next, else if. I'll just copy this and paste it again. Now here I'm going to change its value. A is greater than 20 and 30. Okay, now A is greater than 20 and less than 30. Okay, now else. Okay, console.log of A is greater than 30. Okay, simple. Now we'll try to execute this. A is greater than 30, but the value is A is less than, okay, that is correct. Okay, and if A is greater than 10 or equals to 10. Okay, now A is greater than 10 and less than 20. Understood? I can pass A is equals to. Okay, because what is happening here in the sense, it is not accepting both the conditions. Less than 10, greater than 10, it is not. If we are passing 10, it is going to be not valid. Now I'll try to check something like 50. Now what will should be the output? Okay, now what should be the value, I mean the output? Not you. Okay, now now what will be the output? You did not get it. What is the value? Output. Which will be the output? Yeah, 15. What will be the output? Greater than? You. Is this one. How, sir? How A is greater than 30, sir? A is greater than 10 and less than 20. See, what is the value you are passing here? 15. Then which condition should be satisfied? Then what is why you are telling wrong answers? See, there is nothing to it's a small logic here. Okay, what you did not understand? Complete. Okay, I'm gonna repeat this again. Okay, here in the line number 47, what I have done, I have taken a variable with the value 15. Okay, I have initialized and my identifier is A, and I have assigned a value with 15. Okay, now what I was going to do is I was checking its value. Okay, condition. Try to understand the condition. If, what is the first condition I have written in line number 49? If A is less than 10, that means 15, whatever the value you are providing here, if this value is less than 10, okay, then it is going to execute. This statement is going to execute. Okay, if this statement is false, then it goes to here. Now, is this true or false? 15 is less than 10. True or false? It's a false. So it will not execute this. Will go to else if. Okay. Else if in the sense, here I was writing one more condition. Okay. Here what I was writing is, if A is greater than or equals to 10. Okay. If A 15 is, I mean A is how much? 15. 15 is greater than or equals to 10. True or false? True. Right? Then it should execute this one. And also it is going to check both the conditions here. Okay. How in the sense, if I remove this, if I pass another value, it is not going to execute. Okay. How in the sense? See. And what is and? And if both are true, then only it is going to be true, or else it is going to be false. See, if A is greater than 15 is greater than or equals to 10, 15 is greater, is true or false? True. Okay. And A is less than 20. True or false? True. True and true is equals to true in and condition in and. right? So it is going to be true. So it is going to execute this line of code. Okay. Next, what do we have? Else if this is also not the condition, if it is also not satisfying, it goes to check this one. Okay. What is the condition here? A is greater than or equals to 20. That means 15 is greater than or equals to 20. Is that true? False. And A is less than 30. That is true. But this is false. False and true. In unconditioned, it is false. Okay. And if nothing is executed, if no condition satisfies, at the end, it is going to go to else statement. Okay. Else it is going to execute this. Simple. Now, any confusions? This is if else if. Okay, simple. Next, we'll try to talk about switch statement. Switch condition. Okay, what is the syntax for switch condition? Switch condition. Okay, now we have cases here. Case 1 of, you can pass the statement. Okay, you can either alert it, you can do whatever you want. Next we have break. Okay, what is this break is going to do? It not breaks the line, it breaks the statement. Control C, Control V, Control V, Control V. A few more. Okay, I'm gonna just change this. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. At the end, we have default as well. Default of some statement. Okay. This is the syntax for switch. See, in what cases we are going to use this switch statement, or if in what case we are going to use this if else, what else, if else. Okay, what if? Okay, if you have one statement, then you can go with if. Okay, if you have two, if else. If you have multiple, you can go with if else if. If you have like a limited 5 or 6, if 3 of in less than like 6, you can go with if else. Less than 5 also. Okay, if you have more, still more, then you can go with switch statement. Okay, what is this switch statement? What it is going to do? Okay, I will take an example and we'll try to see what it is executing. Now we have, what do we have here? Switch of statements condition. Okay, this is the syntax. Switch and the condition. If the condition is satisfying with these cases, which case it satisfies, it is going to execute that particular statement. Okay, if the case 3 satisfies, okay, it is going to check case 1, case 2, and case 3. What is this break is going to do? In a sense, it stops, it breaks it, and it will not go to all these things. Okay, it will not check all this. If one condition satisfies, then it directly goes with it. Okay, and if no condition satisfies, then default comes into picture. Okay, next, that is what this break is going to do. Okay, have a R&D on break as well. Okay, what is break in JavaScript? Tomorrow I'm gonna ask this again. Break. Okay, and also you need to write all the syntaxes. Whatever the syntax I asked, you should be in a position to write on the board. Okay. Next, we'll try to take an example. Let something like, we'll try to take a date. There is a method, date method. That's an object. Okay, what they are going to do is, it's already predefined method. Okay, we can get our date from the local. whatever we getting here, 6th December 2021. What this method is going to do in the sense, it is going to get the date from the local. Okay, date, today date. Okay, what is this? It's a variable. New of this is a method, date method. Okay, now we can alert it. Alert of today date. Okay, what this today date is going to hold? Is going to hold the value of date. Okay, this is the method. Now what I'm going to do is I'll try to execute this. See what you are getting? It's already alerting. Soon after the page loads, it's alerted. What it is telling?
Today's date.
It is mentioning today's date. Okay, a date and along with its time, right? Next. Now what we are going to do? We'll try to mention using the switch statement. We'll try to mention which day it is. Okay, we'll try to see how it is going to be. For this, to get the date, we'll take one more variable. Let day, today day, okay, is equals to date, today date dot, okay, get day. Okay, it's a object. Inside this object we have this, all the things, all the properties. Okay, we have a few more things. Now what we can see is we can alert this, alert of day. Now what will be the output? Whatever it is going to have, whatever in this get date you are going to get, that we are going to get as an output. Okay, see, we need to give this today date or else it is not going to come. Okay, this date we need to extension, this we need inside this object only, we are going to get this. Okay, or else it is not going to get. Okay, should I try to check? It is returning 1. Okay, day in the sense today is Monday, so it is returning 1. Okay, it is not directly returning the day Monday, Tuesday. It is not returning like that. It is returning 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll make it. We'll write some condition for it, and we'll make it however we want. We can customize it, utilizing it. Okay, and the few more methods is available. You can check it here. This get full year, get hours, milliseconds, minutes, month. Okay, we'll try to check if this is available or not. Get month. Okay, function method. Okay. Okay, it is getting month. This is 12th month. Okay, maybe okay, we'll get months. Okay, it is showing wrong. Okay, maybe if it starts from 0. Okay, maybe that calculation is different. Maybe it is going to either start with 0 or something. 0 it starts also, it is okay, but it is returning some value. Using that we can write it. Okay, next. And these are all the methods, you can see it. These are all the things you can, which is you can use it. Okay, but we'll try to talk about day now. Okay, get day. Okay, now it is showing 1. Now using this we'll try to make something. Now we'll try to write our switch case. What is the syntax? Switch SW ITCH switch of condition. What is the condition? Today day. Okay, or else you can tell this as an expression. Okay, here we can give it as expression or else statement. Okay, now what I'm gonna do here is, see, I was whatever the value we are getting here. Okay, I was passing it here. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is case 1. What is the case 1? Alert. You can either write console or alert. Alert of today is Monday. Okay, now we'll try to see if it is what it is coming. Today is Monday. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do is I'll just copy paste. Now we want to break, right? Break. Okay. Now I'll just copy paste this. This is for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. 2, 3, 4, 5, and we have 6 here. And we have 7. I think because it is starting from 0, not from 1. Okay, Sunday in the sense 0. Okay, 0. Today is Tuesday. Wednesday. Thursday. Friday. Saturday and Sunday. Okay. And we'll have some default. What is the default we can have? Alert. Entered. Invalid number. Okay. Next, try to execute this. Now we already executed. Today is Monday. Okay. Now if other one is working or not, to check, what I will make is date -1. Okay. Now what should be the output? Today is Sunday. Okay. So it is working fine. Now or else if it is going to be, if it returns something like 3. Now what will be the output? 3 is Wednesday. Okay. So oh sorry, 1 plus 3. So it is going to be Thursday. Okay. It's going to be today is Thursday. Understood? Simple. Now what I'm gonna pass is I'm gonna pass something like 7. Okay. Now what will be the output? Default. Enter. Entered invalid number. Entered invalid number because it's higher, right? No value we have that. We don't have any value which is 7, 8 with the number 8. Understood? As simple as it is.
Case 0 is matching the 0, like
Case 0?
you can't get like case 0 is matching the number it was previously showing.
I didn't know that.
In case 1 we can write alert today Sunday also.
Case 1.
Yeah.
No, what the thing here is, try to understand this get date. What is this get date is going to do? Today's day it is returning. Okay, but it is returning in number. So according to that number we need to pass. Okay, if 1 in the sense it is going to be, see, whatever the value here, here, whatever in this way, whatever we are passing here, it should match this one. Okay, if it is returning something like a, okay, let sample is equals to, I'm gonna pass a here. Okay, now in case I'm gonna write a. Okay, now entered invalid number, it is going to be wrong. Okay, so it should match this thing, this condition should match this. Okay, if it is one, then it is going to go with this case one. Understood?
Sir, where you have been the break? Break.
Where break? Here break. Here, I'll give here something. You cannot see where this break is going to work. Okay, +2. Okay, it's already breaking, right? See how it is going to work in the sense, JavaScript is executes line by line. Okay, if it comes to first line, it checks the condition. Okay, and if it checks here, okay, this switch statement is true, so it executes. So once, okay, it satisfied here itself. So what it will do is, it will not check all these things, it just ignores and come out of here. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is, I'll try to like use debugger. What is this debugger? In the sense, it is going to check line by line. It is going, how behind the scenes it is going to work, we can see it here. Okay, see, now we are in line number 80. Now I'll just, it goes step by step. Okay, to understand how the flow is happening. Okay, so it just goes to switch. Okay, or it checks the condition. Okay, now it is true. So what it is going to do? So it executed this. Okay, and break statement, it has gone to break statement. Now have it gone to these things, it came at the end, right? It's shuffled to the end. That means it braked. Now if you try to check, if I give something like +2, okay, now what it is going to show? Wednesday, right? Now I'm gonna use the same debugger. Now we have this debugger, right? Now if you try to check forward switch, this condition is false. This day is 3, so it directly goes through 3 and it executes this 3, and it will not check the other one, it directly goes out of it. See, it goes to break and it breaks from there, it breaks. Understood? Any doubts in this? No, right? In conditions, if else, if and switch. Okay, now what you are going to do is, okay, first try to understand the definition. Okay, write the syntax, take an example, you can use the same example. Okay, first understand it. Okay, how it is happening. Again, try to understand, go to some tutorials, I mean some tutorial point, Java tutorial, JavaScript tutorial Republic. There you'll get some theoretical knowledge. Okay, if you go through it, you'll understand better. Okay, the main important thing is syntax and how to write the conditions and concept, how it is happening. Okay, tomorrow what I'm gonna do is, I'll ask to write, whomever I ask the syntax to be written on the board, there should be in a position to write the syntax. No need to by heart it, there is nothing to by heart here. Okay, you just need to understand logically. Here we are in JavaScript needs logical thinking. Okay, you just need to think logically and remember logically. Okay, not only this, I am gonna ask operators as well. Whatever it is I'm gonna ask, you should be in a position to write in a board. Done? Okay.
Sir, the equals if your condition would have passed it.